if you see someone doing something really wrong, maybe it's someone you care about, a friend, family member, and they don't ask you, but you really want to tell them something, you want to give them some sort of advice or insight, is there anything you do to speed up the process of them wanting to ask you, or do you say anything, like hint in any way to open that person up so that you can correct them?
You have to somehow break in, and then break in, you have to somehow mimic the person and then create a possibility for a question. So you can go to the person and then say, it's your friend, yeah? So, well, your friend is not different. You shouldn't violate and bully the friend, right? So you simply go and ask, hey, I was doing this this way, and then somebody showed me a different way. Would you like to see it, right? It seems like a little bit maybe better. So you kind of, mimic the person. You show that you were in the same place, or you are still in the same place, and you have something to say, and then you're asking for permission.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, when I coach in the last 30 years, people, I'm building the person the way that the person really makes the choices and decisions, and I'm not really telling people what to do, but I create the possibility to accept the hard choice for the person. So the person builds independently himself or herself from within. So it's important that decisions are original, done by the person, that the person agrees to do the hard choices. And then that is a possibility for sustainability, right, of whatever people do. You remember like a Big Loser, and that was this losing weight program. And it was always about pushing people to extremes so they actually could lose all this weight. But then they gain it back. So why is that so? Because they were forced to do that. They were forced to lose weight. So when actually they were forced, they could do it. But when they were outside of that, the force didn't exist. They didn't know what to do. They didn't have the power from within to continue to sustain. So the only way to deal with it, I see, is that create different mindset, different brain. And in order to create that, the person has to make choices. It means you have to wait. You have to create only possibility for those decisions, the space that the person is okay with the hard choices presented, and the person owns this, like becomes the owner of the belief, the owner of the way.
Yeah,
and not the person goes back. And you can see that when people lose weight and they are, let's say, 160 pounds and lose 40 pounds, they become 120. And if they are forced to do that, if the mind doesn't change, if mind doesn't become this 120 pounds, that after they're losing this weight until 120, the brain is still thinking 160. And it's this way. So it means one thing, that the person will return to 160 or even beyond that, because the lifestyle of that person didn't change. The lifestyle, the system belief is 160, and the person has to return to that.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. As a reminder, you can become a premium subscriber today. Watch the full, uncut 2+ hour episodes of the Auxoro podcast, plus gain access to 2 bonus episodes every month at auxoro.supercast.tech. Link is also in the description. Thank you so much for supporting quality content from independent creators like myself. Cheers.